And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen across our beloved Kyber Empire. What do you say around here? Say it!
No.
You said you want to do the intro. Now you don't want to do the intro. Well, okay. Well, they're watching Arnold Holonet News, the only news you'll ever need, because you have no other choice. Okay, it's like this. No one watched my videos. Even my own family doesn't watch my videos. Anyways, this is Arnold Holonet News on the go. We're mobile. We have a lot of guests right now. Lady Vanaldron trying not to kill us. We also have the runes back there. Kylo Harley, treat! Can I get a treat? Yeah, we just went on a big walkie a moment ago. So, well, we got the kit reveal for the one and only Chief Tarful! And I was just thinking, dang, today would be a great day, not to just be in the Empire, but a great day to go over a Wookiee kit reveal. Look at where we took the runes today. We've been gone for a couple days, but in the words of Luke, no one's ever really gone. So you guys didn't even notice until now. Went to the nice, beautiful side of an Alderaan. That's Harley. She found a stick in the water. She loves a stick. And that's Kylo. He loves to swim in the water. So it's been a very eventful day. But it's going to be very more eventful-er. That is proper grammar, of course. In Galaxy of Heroes, or Chief Tarful, can I get your best Wookiee sound? Let's go.
I don't know.
Something like that. Chief Tarful's coming to Galaxy Heroes, and holy cow, the modding, the team is going to be quite wacky. And if the Tuskens are any indication, they're going to nail this team. I'm telling you. I'm a big fan of Tuskens. This has been a real chill-out bra meta. No more, arms race. Who can be the fastest character in the game? We're taking it a step back, and the Wookiees are finally getting love. Can you believe that there wasn't a Wookiee team in the game for the past 7 years?
I'm stunned.
She's stunned! I don't know, maybe some stunned this kid. Maybe we'll talk about that. Anyways, as I said, it's gonna be a very weird team to mod. I was talking to people. The modding is getting weird in this game. So if you need some help modding, hit up people. He'll remod your roster from top to bottom, give you tips on how to maximize your rosters efficiently, because let me tell you, modding more than ever, it's more than just speed. So hit up people. He's one of the greatest, if not the best modder in the entire game. Without further ado, let me show you what Chief Tarful can do. So Marquee Tarful, it's gonna be a marquee event this Thursday. Don't worry, Papa Arnold's gonna be back. Don't you worry, although the Roonies want to keep going on swimming. But nonetheless, the show's got to go on. So Thursday, we'll be in business. Hope to catch you guys there. We got a leader support and the Wookiee tag. Note, 2 E's. I know most spell it 1 E, but I believe the proper Wookieism is to put 2 E's in there. So let's make sure we acknowledge all of the Wookiee culture appropriately. Highlights, give defense to Wookiees, which also increases their offense. You see where things are getting a little wacky here? Things get a little cray in Galaxy of Heroes. Wookiee allies reflect critical damage back onto the attack. Now, what does that frickin' sound like? Sounds like that good old steadfast retribution. You know you love it. You know you love it. It's kind of a degree of that. Trying to kill me, please. Thank you. Let's keep on going. Use the... I gotta do a better Wookiee sound. So there we go. I just gotta... I didn't warm up. To dispel debuffs on all allies and punish enemies with Provoked. And as you see, Clone Wars Chewie. Baby! Finally getting the love that he deserves in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Don't worry, I'm not having an aneurysm. It's okay. She thinks I'm about to, die here. It's all good. It's just part of the job. Zalbar, veteran smuggler Chewbacca, and I almost said Vietnam smuggler Han Solo. Veteran smuggler Han Solo. I can't read. There's a reflection on here. Veteran smuggler Han Solo. Anyways, Tarful. DC 15S. Whatever that says, blaster. Deal physical damage to target enemy, dispel all buffs, and buff dispel on a basic is bonkers. It's always great. Darth Nals, think of Darth Nals. I can't think of Darth Nals without buff dispel on the basic. Wookiee allies gain defense, penetration up, and defense up for 1 turn. Kind of like, not quite 1-to-1, but remember when we saw defense up in the Babbage? Like, oh, this is dumb. Defense is going to be a really critical role inside of this team. Believe me. Protection up again. We're going to die. Are you okay? You want me to drive you? I can get Gary. Gary's in the trunk. I'll take him out. Okay. And you get protection up. 10% for 2 turns. Hope you guys are paying attention, because I am apparently not paying attention. Special 1. Cooldown of 4. The Wookiee Fury. Wookiee allies gain 25% defense, which is a stacking for the rest of the encounter. Then you're going to call all the Wookiees to assist, man. Mass Swarm abilities are so much fun. And just like the Lady of Analdern was stunned that there wasn't a Wookiee tag in the game, or even a Wookiee team, you get the stun to target enemy for 1 turn. Then, ally attackers gain critical damage up for 2 turns. Then ally healers and supports gain speed up for 2 turns. And then ally tanks taunts for 2 turns. So that Clone Wars Chewie you guys are always memeing about, look at my 2 Clone Wars Chewie shards. Yeah, things just got real. Clone Wars Chewie is going to play a really important role on this team. Finally going to be a more dedicated taunter throughout the whole entire unit. Now special too. I gotta say, that was pretty good. That was pretty good, wasn't it? That was pretty good. She gave me it.
I thought a Wookiee was an Ewok initially, so I was...
Oh boy. All right, please don't cancel me. I didn't say that. She said an Ewok. She thought the Wookiees were Ewoks. Okay. All right.
I'm sorry.
And then she opened up her third eye when I revealed all to her. Cooldown of 3. There we go. Dispel all Dios and all that. I mean, what more do you guys want? You got Mass Swarm. Check. This is, again, Wookiees were a dead, non-existent faction. What do you need? You need to find a way without reworking everyone. They don't want to rework. They want to find a way to make this faction work without having to rework everyone. So they're gonna find, all right, what's like a core stat attribute that this team does well, and let's just like find a funny little way of working into it, some sort of mechanic. And we have Mass Cleanse, Buff Dispel, Swarm attacks, weird mechanisms here. Dispel all Dios on all allies. They gain 50% critical damage up for 2 turns, and Wookiee allies gain potency up and tenacity up for not 1, not even 1.5, but 2 turns. And then they gain 10% max health stacking for the rest of the encounter. Then all enemies inflicted with provoked for 1 turn, which can't be evaded. Now, it can be resisted, it shows. I mean, it doesn't say anything about it, but if it doesn't say anything about evasion, if it doesn't say anything about evasion or resistance, then you know it could be evaded or resisted. But here it shows it can't be evaded, which is good, but it could have a chance of being resisted. So tenacity up could cause a little bit of a problem, but still, nonetheless, making this team a lot more durable just through the health aspect of all this. And we're going to also have defense work into this kit a little bit more. Now, a little backwards. I actually want to go to the leader ability first before we talk about that Zeta ability. Leader ability, it's got a territory Omicron, but don't fret. Don't fret for a moment. Think of the Tuskens. They have a 3v3 Grander in Omicron, and Tusken War has a territory war Omicron. Now, to be fair, as we said, yeah, we always wish, yeah, Grand Arena. But this team, or the Tuskens that is, they do well without Omicrons in all the game modes out there. So don't let the Territory War Omicron tick you off too much. I'm hoping it's gonna be like Tuskens where they're very useful even without them. Anyways, it's all in the fur, baby. The leadership ability, that's what I like to hear. At the start of the battle, all Wookiee tanks taunt for 1 turn. So more ways of making Clone Wars Chewie a little bit better. And I guess let's give a shout to Zalbar. I know I'm focusing a lot on Clone Wars Chewie, but Zalbar's got a more dedicated team now, because let me tell you, Carthonas, the Old Republic, kind of like a 2018 type of team. No one talks about it anymore. So Zalbar, it's got a better place to be. All allies gain 20% defense and max health, doubled for Wookiees. So again, more ways of increasing the durability of the team, more max health, defense. We talk about other defense throughout the kit. And then whenever a Wookiee ally gains taunt, all Wookiee allies gain 10% defense. Everyone stacking. So all those Clone Wars Chewie taunts, all those Zalbar taunts. It's good. You're turning down my audio, girl. You're already trying to shut me up here. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, okay. She's trying to silence me. No one's gonna silence me, baby. Let's keep it going. And then moving on from there. Whenever a taunt expires, all allied Wookiees recover 50% health at the start of each allied Wookiee's turn. Dude, you're gonna get killed. The eyes on the road. I know I'm good looking. Whenever taunt expires, all Wookiee allies recover 50% health at the start of each Wookiee's turns. They gain offense equal to 200% of their defense. Y'alls, you want this team to be as thick as possible. Defense mods, I know defense mods are kind of a very situational type of thing. For some characters, like Fives, defense is kind of nice. We all know that. But now defense is actually making a much more meaningful impact. Defense is equaling this. So think of like General Grievous. Health mods equal more damage on General Grievous. So it's kind of one of those things. That's why I said modding is getting kind of weird with some of the recent teams, like Asir Junda, the Tuskens, and now we're looking at this. If there are no Galactic Legend enemies, this is how daring CG is. They think this team is going to be so good, they got to put an anti-Galactic Legend clause inside of the leadership ability before the Omicron is even in the equation. That's how much I'm feeling they're going to be a serious deal in this game. Whenever an allied Wookiee is critically hit, they reflect 50% of the damage dealt back onto the attacker, and this damage cannot defeat enemies. So Commander Luke Skywalker, get bone. Imperial Troopers, get mega bone. Teams that are just doing high offensive damage, it's just like, you know, the steadfast retribution side of Conquest, everyone hates it. Well, now it's coming into a more of a fruitful experience for you to use or for you to rage up against. So again, big deal. And this is the reason why the anti-Galactic Legend thing's in there. They don't want Supreme Leader Kylo Ren getting demolished by this, because this would really hurt Supreme Leader Kylo Ren if all that massive damage is getting reflected back on our First Order team. And now in Territory Wars, at the start of the battle, all allies gain 25% defense, protection up 50%, and tenacity for 2 turns. Then whenever an allied Wookiee is critically hit, so more of this fun shenanigans, Wookiee allies gain foresight, so getting extra opportunity to dodge, and they're going to get 5% defense stacking. And as we said, as you build up your defense, you're going to also increase your offense, as we see right there. Kind of a big deal. Moving on, whenever a Wookiee ally has Retribution, all allies gain Retribution for 2 turns. And the first time each Wookiee ally is defeated, all Wookiees allies have their cooldowns refreshed, and they recover 100% of their health and gain more 25% offense stacking until the end of the encounter. It's really hard to fathom right now, right? This is all just mumbo jumbo percentages, you know, what's 20% of a million, 20% of a dollar, you know, it's kind of hard to tell right now. But I have a feeling all this is going to make what normally is a wet noodle team into something that's going to hit really dang hard. 200% defense on a team that's already getting a lot of defense up, contributions, kind of a big deal. But let's not forget one more thing. Unique one, better together. I think Chief Tarful must have watched Mandalorian because, you know, Bo kept saying stronger together. So he's like, no, we're just better together. I get it, Wookiees are better. Anyways, Tarful has 30% tenacity and 20 extra speed. We don't know the base speed on this character. 20 extra speed, think of it kind of like Mon Moth. I'm expecting maybe something kind of slowish, but then you're going to get extra speed on top of it. Whenever an ally has a buff dispelled, Tarful gains 10% turn meter. Again, Tarful is a support character. I'm expecting a lot of turns coming from this guy. You want this guy to be churning out the mass storm abilities. You want him to get all these taunt attributions out there. You want him to get the mass cleanse going on. But if there are at least 3 Wookiee allies active at the start of battle, this also should count Chief Tarful in 3v3. Don't worry, so this also it's basically 3 just to make sure it works in 3v3. Whenever an enemy attacks out of turn, so like CLS, all allies are getting 25 speed, stacking to a maximum of 500. Leave your speed mods aside, y'all. You don't need it. Leave your speed mods at home. Keep on those old teams. It's 2023. It's time to look at some other mods there, so don't feel bad putting just some low speed, high defense health on this team. For 1 turn, it's nuts. I can't fathom this team that's normally never existed. And Clone Wars Chewie being so dang fast, it blows my mind. Whenever a Wookiee ally gains health up, all allies recover 50% health and protection and gain advantage for 1 turn. I believe Clone Wars Chewie has health up on their cleanse. It's been a minute since I've looked at Clone Wars Chewie. He's got a self-cleanse capability. It actually might be time to finally zeta that Clone Wars Chewie. We've been waiting for a reason. I'm going to do it, don't you worry. And then whenever a Wookiee ally has Retribution, Wookiee allies inflict damage over time the target enemy for 2 turns when they use a basic ability, which can't be evaded. And finally, that veteran smuggler, as I said, Vietnam smuggler, Han Solo. This is for Chewbacca. Veteran smuggler Chewbacca is an ally. Whenever Tarful uses veteran smuggler Han Solo gains these bonuses as well. So veteran smuggler Han Solo, we kind of brushed over that. This is kind of what the core team's looking like. I'm glad that they built this team without needing the 3PO and Chewie 3POC, whatever you call it, 3PO, Chewie. It's good that we're finding a way to keep that on the Commander Luke Skywalker team. We don't want to pull away. Commander Luke Skywalker is a very dominant team still. This is what the core team's going to look like. Clone Wars Chewie, Zalbar, veteran smuggler Chewbacca, with veteran smuggler Han Solo, throw in Chief Tarful. Veteran smuggler Han Solo, not completely useless, kind of nice with Finn, Lead, and Zori nowadays, but let's just be honest. The Finn team's a lot better with the Resistance heroes, Zori, and the OG Poe, OG Finn. So again, taking advantage of all these for the most part are not used in the game. I'm a pretty big fan of that. It's a team that's coming out of nowhere, and a lot of people had these geared up for the most part, maybe aside from Clone Wars Chewie, the veterans who geared up a little bit for at least, you know, for Supreme Leader Kylo, for example, and Rey, whatever, and then Zalbar, maybe not super geared up, but if you built up for the Darth Malak, maybe you had a crazy Old Republic team, you probably took advantage of that as well. So overall, man, this gets me excited. I'm glad to be back later on this week so we can test this out together. Come this Thursday, there's a couple of other inspirational things on here in case you're curious about it. While a featured Wookiee in Revenge of the Sith, the version of Tarful we have embraced is from Jedi Fallen Order, and a really good thing to note with this team here, this character Tarful is going to be needed at Gear 12 minimum to unlock Jedi Knight Cal Kestis, who's going to be the next special journey character. We don't know quite when, but I'm guessing it's probably looking around May. We still got to wait for Tarful. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for today, y'all. Man, this is just, I can't get over how crazy it is. We finally have a Wookiee team after all these years. I mean, yeah, it took forever, right? Anyways, any final words before you get us killed here?
I was distracted.
All right. Any Roonies, anything you want to say? Can you speak? Want a treat? Kylie, want a treat? No, he's tired. Too much swim today. All right, y'all. Thank you for stopping by. And it's always remember, dang, it's great to be. Ho ho! The Empire today.